Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing some Amanda hair off of Amazon. I got this hair in probably like 5 days. I don't have Amazon Prime, so I was in no rush. And this is a 26-inch 4x4 closure deep wave wig, and this is how it looks in its package. And inside the box it came with 2 scrunchies and a wig cap. Look kind of childish to me, but hey, this is what came in the box. And before I do anything else, you know how I like to prep the wig, but I'm going to show you the wig all the way out and how the lace looks. This is my first time trying a 4x4 closure, so definitely this is going to be something new for me. It came with about 3 combs, 1 in the back, 2 on the side, and an adjustable strap. And this is how long it looks. That's how the lace look. It looks pretty transparent, but I'm going to go in and do the knots myself. I'm going to be bleaching it. I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Quick Blue and my developer, and all you will need is a little container, your brush, and you're good to go. And these are also the things I use to slay and lay down my wigs. So we're gonna jump right into it. Usually I go in with 2 scoops, and I'll do 1.5 scoop of developer. But since I forgot this is a 4x4 closure, I did go over my limit when it came to all that powder. I only really would have needed 1 scoop and just 1 scoop of developer, 1.5 scoop of developer, since the 4x4 is really short and you don't even need all that bleach. So I kind of just wasted that bleach. So I'm just going to be using what I can, and since I did waste it, there's no way I can save it. So don't make the mistake I did. All you would need is about 1 scoop and 1.5 cups of developer. And my bleaching knots process is pretty simple. You guys see me do this about 100 times on my channel, but if you're new to my page, I'm going to go by the steps really quick. You will always want a toothpaste consistency. You don't want it too watery, and you don't want it too watery because you don't want it to seep through the lace itself, and then you'll be walking around with blonde what's the word for it, blonde roots. Yeah, you don't want no blonde roots. So you want to just do it just enough that you don't see the knots on the lace. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be spreading it in one direction. I'm going to prep my 4x4, open it wide up, just so the hair doesn't close on each other, or you just don't get any blonde streaks or strands. So I'm going to go over and just find a direction that fits you, and just lay it over. You don't want to press too hard, but just coat it evenly and make sure you get all of the sides. And since this is a middle part, you know, I would hope that you're going to try to do the middle as neatly and as covered as possible, because that's where your part will be showing. So make sure the bleach sets in for a long enough time. I usually do 8 minutes if I'm just doing a frontal wig or a closure. So I went over 8 minutes. I kind of did probably 16, and 16 should be good. But if you just have that, you know, that intuition of yours is telling you to rinse it out, go ahead and rinse it out. I did rinse it out with my Shimmer Light shampoo, and you know that's the purple shampoo. Right now I'm showing you guys the knots and how it looks. It looks very natural. See how it looks against the back of my hand, and this hair don't feel too bad. I'm going in with my bald cap, you know, the bald cap method, my blasting spray, and my rat tooth comb. And I am blow drying it on medium heat, and you could do about 2 or 3 layers of that, just till you feel like the cap itself is like really sticking to you. Then do how many layers as you wish. Now I'm gonna go in with my permanent marker, and I'm just putting dots around where I should cut the cap, where I would want the hairline to be for this closure. Like I said, this is my first time putting a lace closure wig on, and it was a little difficult for me since my hair isn't braided down. What I would have done if my hair was braided down, I would have went with a net and then the bald cap, and kind of sewed down the part where the 4x4 closure would be. And then I go over with the blasting spray one more time, and I just go with the rat tooth comb just to like smooth and melt that cap down. What you're gonna do, just like with the blasting spray, you're gonna put 2 layers. I put 2 layers, and you are going to just line that wig up, put it on correctly, go side by side, take your rat tooth comb and smooth and push the glue in to the lace and make sure everything is sitting right. Pull it down. Now since it is the first day I did put this wig on, I did look like I had a helmet head because my hair, like I said, my hair is growing back. But after a while, when you go to sleep and lay down, and since your wig is going to be on for that long, your hair will smush down on its own. So I had to work with what I had to tonight, but I smoothed it down as much as possible. And right now I'm just going to be doing my open book part. I usually go from my nose to get a right, straight, perfect middle part, and I go up and I part the lace, the wig. Now what I used, because obviously you could kind of see that I left the bleach on for a little too long, and what it could do is start making almost like a bald spot on your lace. Now, to prevent this from happening, just don't go over your time when it comes to bleaching. I told you guys I did 16 minutes. Try to go for 12 maybe. What I did is I put the rat tooth comb in the center of my part, and I'll go in with some hairspray, some black hairspray. The hairspray I had was a brown black, so I didn't use that much. I sprayed it a little bit. I don't know if you guys can notice, it's a little bit brown. But yeah, you could go in with a black hairspray and spray the part with the rat tail comb covering that middle part, so it looks really crisp and straight. And if you don't have that, improvise. You know, like I take an old mascara that I have and I just brush on the ends, so I cover up the brown parts. Now I'm just gonna be taking my edges out after I cut them, you know, pulling them all the way out to the front. I did not pluck this wig. To me, I felt like it needed a little bit of plucking, but since it was just a 4x4, I didn't want to go too insane, too crazy. But to me, it's perfectly fine. This is how it looks without it being plucked or anything. I done pulled those baby hairs out to the front. And my advice for cutting your baby hairs is to go short. I'd rather you go short than, I mean, you could go long, but the best way to do baby hairs is going short. So you have that swoop look, you know. When it's too long, it looks very wiggy. Like, it looks fake. It looks very exaggerated. It doesn't look cute. But when it's short, you know, you get to have like 3 swoops in one big hairpiece, if that makes sense. So when cutting the lace, the excess lace off, you're gonna want to go in a zigzag. You don't want to do it across. Like I said, you don't want your hair to be wiggy. You want it to do like a little bit of like crazy scissors, you know, when the little bumps, and you know, it's not straight across. You just don't want it straight across. Try to go in a diagonal and like, yeah. So after you cut your excess lace off, this is my favorite part. Is cutting the lace off, then laying my edges and going in and flattening the top of my open book. I don't even know if anybody says open book anymore. To be like middle part, but in the ghetto we said open book. Okay, period. So after that's done, I did use my She Balm stick almost, and it's just to smooth down the hairs while I hot comb it. Your 2 most important things you're gonna use when trying to make your hair like stay down is the She Is Balm wax stick. Oh my gosh, I just remembered. The She Is Balm wax stick and a hot comb. You could go really, really, really far with that. Like, and I promise you, you won't even be doing a touch up till like the next week after. Like that touch up will be good for the whole week. So after I'm done with doing my edges, you know, you gotta lay them down, tie it, of course, per usual. Tie them edges down and get to working on the top of your head. You're gonna try to hot comb it down. Like I said, take the wax stick, and the hot comb are gonna be your best friends when trying to give yourself a natural wig install, like period. Okay. Now me, like, I like my curly hair, kinky hair, deep wave hair to have like the flat top, and then like there go the wax stick. Look at it. Look at the difference. It makes it shiny, but it also doesn't make it stiff and hard like how you will use spritz. You know, it just makes it look really, 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 really natural. Like, this is the best thing I ever invested in. To show you guys how it looks when it's really, really, really wet. But right now my edges are slayed. What I like to do sometimes also is go in with some concealer and just, you know, touch up them areas that you feel like are a little bit noticeable. I felt like I rushed this video a little bit. Definitely not my best install, but this is my first time doing a 4x4 closure, and I just wanted to show you guys how I did it. Like I said, this is a 26-inch. I am 5'7", and would I say this is true to length? Yes, I definitely would say this is true to length. The price I paid for it, about $160. It was $158, and plus tax, $160, whatever. And I can honestly say, as of right now, I probably would have found something better on AliExpress for cheaper. But, you know, I like to do my Amazon reviews. You know, Amazon is quick and efficient, and it's really just your go-to if you really need a last-minute hairstyle, or you need something to come to you quick, fast, and easy. One thing I do not like about AliExpress, it takes forever depending on the vendor, and ordering from AliExpress is definitely something that you plan a hairstyle in advance. So far, this is how it looks when it's wet. This I can rock with. This I can manage. Like, I love the wet look. And I applied some mousse. I used the Got to Bleed mousse. I usually use the olive oil mousse, but I kind of ran out, so this is kind of like my backup. Try not to use too much, especially when you're testing out new hair, because you don't know how it's gonna dry up. And yeah, this hair looked real good, real shiny. The ends looked real curly. What I did notice, that the 4x4 is a little short. You know, I don't know what inch did they put for this 26, but I would say that the inch for the 4x4 that they used was probably a 22 maybe. So yeah, this is how it looks. You know, I like to see curly hair when it's all poofed out and combed out, so I would definitely give you guys a video like that. But moving on, And that is it for this video today, guys. Let me know how you guys like this hair. I'll be giving you guys an update in 2 weeks on how it managed, and I'll be leaving the link in the description below. Make sure you guys also follow me on Instagram at lifeasjahairah. Like, comment, share to a friend, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates.